The league title is 6 points away and our two most important players are tied down for the next 2 years. Now is the time for Liverpool to prepare for next season. Many teams will be looking to have a stronger attempt and the league next season, so Liverpool need to conduct their business properly to ensure a successful defence. In today's video, we have some huge Liverpool transfer news to share as Fabrizio Romano has made a confirmation on a striker deal. We will look into this in today's video whilst also going over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. But first, Liverpool head coach Arne Slot insists he has not considered the prospect of winning the Premier League title this weekend. If Arsenal were to lose at Ipswich on Sunday, his side could clinch a record equaling 20th top-flight championship with victory at Leicester later in the day. But Slot is maintaining his one game at a time approach and claims he has not dared to dream about potential outcomes. The honest answer is no. I'm not sure you believe me, but that is the honest answer, he said. My whole life I'm living in the moment, in the day, and I'm not looking backwards a lot, and I'm not looking forwards a lot because it's the type of person that I am, he said. People constantly tell you, try to enjoy it, try to enjoy the whole journey, but the only thing you are thinking about as a manager is, at the weekend there is a game coming up as well, and we need to win that. So maybe that's one of the reasons, because I'm already so long in football, that you get used to the fact of living day by day and trying to influence day by day. My thoughts are, as always, on Leicester and on our team. How to improve, what can we do better? So during the start of the week, we have worked on that a lot, and now we are working towards Leicester. Liverpool head to Leicester, buoyed by news of Virgil van Dijk signing a new 2-year contract, a week after Mohamed Salah did the same. There had been plenty of debate previously about whether owners Fenway Sports Group would move away from their long-held policy of not offering lucrative contracts to players over 30, but Slot has no doubts over a player who turns 34 in July, with comparisons already being made with Thiago Silva, who played at Chelsea until he was 39. I can only judge him on the quality he has now, and I'm not an expert in what is the reason why Thiago could do this, he added. The first thing that comes to mind is stay fit. If a player at any age is out for 2 or 3 months, it's quite hard to come back immediately to their own level. If he stays fit, I see no reason why he would regress, and the club as well, otherwise we wouldn't have given him a 2-year contract. Van Dijk's influence has been felt on and off the field this season, his second as captain. You know how important he is when you see him play, that's what we all see, said Slot. And then the leader he is in and around this AXA training centre, that is something I haven't worked with. A player like him in terms of leadership. He's having a big influence at this club, but the main influence he has, of course, is on the weekend. And that is also the thing he has to focus on mostly. But the good thing with him is he also contributes here at the AXA, and hopefully he can do that in the upcoming 2 seasons as well. Now, Fabrizio Romano has confirmed some huge Liverpool transfer news this morning as the future of Darwin Núñez has been in the spotlight over the past few months. And Fabrizio Romano has this morning shared an update on the Liverpool striker. Last month, the renowned transfer journalist claimed that the Uruguay striker was ready to accept a proposal to join Saudi Pro League outfit Al Nassr in January, only for the Anfield hierarchy to block any such move as they didn't want to lose him mid-season without adequate time to recruit an immediate replacement. The Athletics LFC correspondent James Pearce and former Reds midfielder Danny Murphy have both said that they'd be amazed if the 25-year-old is still at the club by the end of August. And there's an increasing sense that this could be his final season on Merseyside. On Saturday morning, Romano took to X to reiterate the probability of Núñez moving on from Liverpool in the summer, with the player understood to be open to switching clubs. The journalist posted, "The plan is clear since February and it hasn't changed. Darwin Núñez expected to leave Liverpool in the summer. After offer turned down by the club in January from Al Nassr, all options will be considered in the upcoming months. Darwin also open to new chapter." Could we be about to enter the final month of what has been an eventful 3 years at Liverpool for Nunez? His time at Anfield has played out amid an incessant backdrop of questioning over his output in front of goal, and he's only found the net 7 times in 42 outings this season. Not the return you'd expect from a player who could cost as much as £85 million after various add-ons. However, a return of 40 goals in 138 appearances for the Reds isn't appalling, and he's had a curious knack for coming good in his team's hour of need, scoring memorable late winners away to Newcastle, Nottingham Forest, and Brentford over the past couple of years. If indeed Nunez is fighting for his Liverpool future, he'll be desperate for Arne Slot to give him more of a chance in the final 5 weeks of the campaign. His only Premier League start in 2025 so far came in the 3-1 win over Southampton last month, in which he found the net. Although the Liverpool head coach has publicly downplayed the likelihood of a hectic summer transfer window at Anfield, the Times' Paul Joyce has cited several strikers as part of an extensive planned shopping list on Merseyside, which could suggest that club chiefs are ready to move on from the Uruguayan. If this is to be the 25-year-old's final campaign with the Reds, hopefully there will still be time for him to make another memorable contribution or two. Finally, Arne Slot oversaw training on Friday ahead of a potential title-winning weekend for Liverpool when they travel to face Leicester on Sunday, and Trent Alexander-Arnold is in contention. This weekend could see Liverpool crown Premier League champions if Arsenal lose at Ipswich and they beat the Foxes, in turn relegating them to the Championship. Alexander-Arnold could play his part after returning to training after 4 games out with an ankle injury, with Slot confirming on Friday that he is close to a return. Not to start, but if today and tomorrow things go well, he might be on the bench, Slot said of his vice-captain. But definitely not start because he's out for 5.5 weeks, and this is, Friday, probably his first session with the team. Liverpool's number 66 was spotted with his teammates in the gym and subsequently the outdoor pitches at the AXA Training Centre on Friday, boosting his chances of minutes. Whether supporters want to see him on the pitch is another matter entirely, as he is still expected to land at Real Madrid this summer, but Slot clearly intends to utilise the 26-year-old. He was the only returning face, with Joe Gomez continuing his rehabilitation from a hamstring injury behind the scenes, though hopes remain he can yet be involved before the end of the season. Liverpool's cameras spotted 18 outfield players in addition to Alisson and Kelleher on Friday, though Federico Chiesa was not one of them. We cannot read into that too much currently, as the Italian was involved earlier this week, and there could be copious reasons, including just not being the focus for club cameras. Liverpool will take a strong squad with them to Leicester, and that will include Darwin Núñez after he missed the win over West Ham, with what Slot explained was another bout of illness. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.